there are new portals added to Oribos in patch 9.2.5 on the PTR. That's right. And these portals have to do with the fact, you know, and I thought about this yesterday. I was like, man, we're getting these new dungeons in the Mythic Plus rotation. You have Return to Karazhan. You have Mechagon, the 2 Return to Karazhans, the 2 Mechagons, the 2 Tazaveshes, and then 2 Warlords of Draenor dungeons. But I'm thinking, like, damn, we're going to have to fly back to WoD. We're going to have to get all the way back to WoD to be able to do these dungeons. This is going to take some time. Like, this is going to be somewhat of a grind to get back here. Whenever we get one of these keys, how are we going to summon and shit? Well, my questions have been answered. These new portals are popping up in Oribos, and I'm guessing these portals will just rotate based on how shit works. I love LFR heroes that come in Heroic Raid and say they know all the fights. Oh my god, yeah. No, they're completely different. LFR is not even a raid experience anymore at this point. But anyways, these new portals were added to 9.2.5 PTR. This will help players get to locations of the new Mythic Plus dungeons in Shadowlands Season 4. So they're on the upper floor of Oribos. The brokers have added 3 new portals to the following locations. Gorgrond, which makes sense. That's going to take us out to WoD. You know, to the WoD Mythic Plus dungeons. Then we have Karazhan, which is good because we have 2 Karazhan dungeons. And then Mechagon, because we have 2 Mechagon dungeons. So I'm guessing these 3 portals will remain up. And as the dungeon rotation changes, so will where these portals take you. Look at that. Blizzard's thought of everything, man. I really was wondering. I was like, man, we're really going to have to fly out to Mechagon and shit to get these things done. But nope. Portal. That's it. While these are clearly intended for easy travel to Mythic Plus dungeons in Shadowlands Season 4, this does add more travel points if you want to go more out of the way destinations. This is true. Right? You don't have to be queued up for Mythic Plus to take these portals. So if you say, hey, I'm feeling like I need to get back to my garrison. Well, you have a garrison at Hearthstone, so this would be silly. But anyways, you want to go out to old Nagrand or something. You know, you can take your Gorgrond portal and head out there and, I don't know, farm moats or something. Whatever you want to do. Again, yeah, I mentioned this. The Mythic Plus for Season 4 is going to be Tazavesh, Lower and Upper Karazhan, Mechagon 2, and then Iron Docks and Grimrail Depot. And remember, these are going to change. So we'll always have, I believe the rotation was supposed to be 4 from current WoW and 4 from previous expansions. And that's how the rotation is going to go every season for Mythic Plus. I like it. I think it's a good idea. It's going to keep things a little bit fresh. My only slight gripe is that as a tank, you really do learn how to run these dungeons like in a very efficient manner. You know the route, you know which party to pull and everything. And bringing these older dungeons back, I ain't even tanking those expansions, so it's going to be a little bit of learning experience. But that's okay. Should be fun. Look at that well-timed mic mute. Look at that. Man, for those of you guys who like, which is like all of you, you don't know me out of stream, you'll probably just think I'm always sick. Like, this is just Sam. Sam is always sick. Let me tell you, man, I didn't get sick for like fucking 6 years. Not even a cold. And then there was this return from freaking COVID. Right? It was the return to society. And I read about this in articles before we returned or anything. The mask wearing and the quarantining that we did for 2 years did nothing but melt the strength of our immune system. So now that we've come back into society, we're weak as fuck. So every time me and my kids go out, one of my kids gets sick and it spreads through the house. It's really just, it's growing pains. Yeah, it's from being quarantined, exactly. It's just growing pains of the immune system reacclimating to society. So I have legit, you guys saw me, I got COVID. Then I had a cold before that. I had a cold after, and now this is my like fifth time being sick in the last like 3 months. Stream says otherwise. You are always sick. Caught in 4K. Yeah, I am legit. I have been sick for like 3 months. It feels like. You guys probably think my voice just sounds this nasally. They're like, yeah. I watch this nasally ass streamer in the mornings, every morning. Well, it's crazy, but it's true. Masking up and quarantining fucked our immune systems up. Your immune system is really like a muscle. I mean, it gains, you know, it gets strength from being worked out, right? And literally did not work it out for 2 years. 2 fucking years of not working out the immune system. Coming back weak as fuck. You gotta ask your immune system, do you even lift, bro? That's the real question. Time to fast forward the music. Exactly. You know, Mag, you know.